Hi everyone, and Chodesh Tov. As we move into the month of Av, we begin to prepare for Tisha B'Av. And Chas v'Shalom, if Mashiach does not come before then, we'll be reading again this year Megillat Edythe. Now Megillat Edythe is a very interesting sefer, in that there is no plot development, there is no list of characters, there is no author attributed to the sefer. Overall, besides for the extremely troublesome content that is hard and painful for the reader to read, the entire structure of the sefer gives the reader a sense of disarray, an idea that everything is falling apart, everything is disorganized. And then, at the very end of the sefer, the reader gets to a pasuk of Hashivenu Hashem Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yamenu Kikadem. This beautiful pasuk of us calling out to Hashem and saying, Hashem, return us to you, and we will then return to you, Hashem. And then the sefer automatically returns in the last pasuk to again a negative ending. Therefore, Rashi says that we should repeat the pasuk of Hashivenu so that we are able to end this sefer of Tanakh on a positive note. But the question is, this pasuk seems so out of place. Why, at the end of an entirely negative sefer, does it end with Hashivenu Hashem Elecha v'nashuva? This doesn't fit the tone that we have stated throughout, that we feel so abandoned by Hashem, that we feel so alone, that we feel so disconnected. Where does this pasuk come from? What are we asking Hashem for? And to compound this question, why is this pasuk so often quoted? We know every Shabbos when we return the Torah to the Aron Kodesh, we say Hashivenu. On Marv of Yom Kippur, we say Hashivenu. It is one of the most often quoted psukim in the liturgy. What is so important in this pasuk? What are we asking for? So the Ibn Ezra and various midrashim state the more easily understood answer, which is that we want to return to the days of serving Hashem in the Beis HaMikdash, which would make perfect sense for the end of Edythe, that at the end of a sefer talking about how the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed and how we are no longer able to serve Hashem in Yerushalayim, we call out to Hashem and we say, Hashem, please return us to this way of serving you. However, the Midrash in Edythe Rabbah gives a very interesting answer. The Midrash states, Hashivenu Hashem Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yamenu Kikadem Kimei Adam Harishon. The Midrash in Edythe Rabbah has an understanding that just as the word Kikadem is used in the story of creation, it is also alluding to the creation in our story here in Megillat Edythe. But of all the times in Jewish history that we would like to return to, is the time of creation really the time that we're dreaming about, the time that we yearn to return to? So the Sefer Shev Shmaisa gives a very interesting explanation to this answer. He says, what was unique about Adam Harishon? Adam Harishon was a being entirely created by Hashem. There was no human involvement in the creation of Adam Harishon, and therefore, Adam Harishon was this infallible, immortal creature. Adam Harishon, as we know, before his sin, would have lived forever. He was so connected to Hashem that it was as if he was a godly being. And then Adam sinned. And in order to recreate himself, in order to reattach himself to Hashem, he had to take that first step. He had to move towards Hashem. He had to take action. So what does that have to do with our pasuk here? In our pasuk here, we are saying to Hashem, Hashivenu, please return us to you, Chadesh Yamenu Kikadem. We say to Hashem, we wish we were in a place of being able to take that first step. We want to be able to return to you. However, we are not in that place yet. We are so low. We are so disconnected from Hashem. We are not able to even attempt to reconnect to you, Hashem, yet. What we need, Hashem, is for you to return us to the days of Kikadem, to the days of Adam Harishon, to the days where everything came from you, Hashem, where we were completely godly beings. Hashem, we need you to take that first step, and then we will return to you, Hashem. We are not able to fix our actions yet as much as we wish we could. We need you, Hashem, to pull us close to you, and hopefully by then being connected to the godliness, being brought closer to you, will allow us to repair our actions, will allow us to then come closer to you and improve our connection with you, Hashem. So Hashem, please take that first step for us. Hashivenu Hashem Elecha. Please, Hashem, return us to you. May we be able to internalize this message and realize when we are not yet in a place of being able to fix our actions. And may we then in those situations be able to call out to Hashem for help. Realize when we are at fault and say to Hashem, we need you to take that first step. And when we feel that Hashem comes to us, tries to bring us close to him, gives us those opportunities, may we be zocha to take advantage of those opportunities and in turn use those opportunities to return to Hashem. May this be a month of Menachem Av, that we are truly Menachem, that we are comforted for the destruction of Yerushalayim with the rebuilding of the third Beis HaMikdash in Yerushalayim.